with the ones that are left?
Let me check. I'm gonna move this. I like this one a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I like that too.
it's a nice, it's interesting shape. Cody, can I have the Photoshop files from you for this? So I don't have to trace over it again. I used to have a way of separating the line from the background back when I
Yeah.
didn't have a background, but I can't remember.
So yeah, the I sent a message about this. That file is like, in its native size is like 80 megabytes.
Oof.
Um, it's on my cloud, my Creative Cloud
Oh,
drive.
you,
So it's,
you sent me that in the message. Did you?
let's see if I.
You've got a question, Frank. FlameFoxx asks, Frank, do you animate by like removing the leg you want to animate and redrawing it in another position?
Well, it depends what type of animation you're doing, but yeah, in traditional animation, you usually work with a new frame with an overlay of the last frame, so you know exactly how much you want it to move and see how things work. Uh,
Hey, hey, Frank, click that link, and see if you can get access to see if it's made public right now, or made to where you can click on it.
The link in the Skype chat?
Yeah.
this one here,
Hey,
Uh,
Christian Cosman, welcome.
no, it's actually in the group chat. The If you
oh,
go back to
let me check.
Skype, and
Yeah,
the yeah, that one right there.
this, okay. Loading Adobe Creative Cloud. Yeah, I
Okay, yeah,
mean,
it's in there. That's essentially everything,
oh,
um,
nice.
more or less. And I think it's Valley Dwelling 002.
Yeah, it should be that.
I don't know why it like uh, it's it, it's an annoying way they're making you cycle through this stuff. There should be a list option, but
Yeah, I'm tempted to go through everything here, honestly, Cody.
yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, look at this monster here. Nice.
Yeah. We were talking about this one concept I had for this character, and Cody would just went like full out on the thing. It was cool.
Nice
Okay,
angle
Mage, is
here.
there anything you need me to work on? There is actually, John. I need ability buttons. Go into the UI folder
Okay, here I got
for
it.
the drive and look at the buttons Cody did, especially the stone one with the Pegasus looking thing. And then go into the design folder and look through the Cavalier's abilities and try and replicate something that's similar to that. I don't want it stone looking. I'd prefer to have different colors to differentiate the icons. You can look at World of Warcraft's old ability buttons and use those as reference.
So,
Is there a download option around here?
that's what I'm looking for.
Upload a P. No, it says upload.
I pressed extract, but I don't know what's going on.
Is it rendering?
Well, I'll tell you what. What I can do is I'll just you want that image. You don't want the
Yeah,
whole thing. You
this
just
one.
want that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll,
this
I'll
one.
just I'll just give
Yeah,
you
give me
that.
a crop of that. Yeah, that would be helpful.
FlameFoxx, how do you have so many cucumbers at your house? Do you grow them? Do you have a garden full? Are there many, many cucumbers?
I'm gonna go grab myself some more Coke,
Okay.
and I'll be right back, guys.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. My father stopped playing the music. Um. So the buttons. I went to UI and I found that what you had there, and you want me to retake a look at like ability icons and different things like that. That would
Go,
fit some sort of interesting thing, right?
go study ability icons from as many games as you can think of. Dota,
Okay.
League of
Yeah.
Legends, Here's the Storm.
Um.
Find the actual icons. Take as many of them as you can from the sheets that you like, and put them on one document, and then start sketching up some ideas.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Quick question. Do you want me to even look at what some of the abilities are and like?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Go look at the abilities for the Cavalier.
Okay.
They were on offer at Asta. Oh, I see. I see, FlameFoxx. Cucumbers are delicious. I was thinking of doing pickles soon, actually. I'm starting to like those more. You still around, Cody?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just navigating through to drop this little house on the hillside.
Beautiful little house on the hillside. Little boxes on the hillside. Boxes made to take.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Any news?
Cody's
Yeah,
I'm
moving it over to the Google Drive.
Google it, Google it.
Google it. You don't like
I
anything
left
equal?
the Cliffside Tower,
Yeah.
Cody.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah,
The
we're
what?
gonna have to reuse that concept somewhere else because it doesn't quite make sense in Valley.
Yeah,
But
maybe for a city in the mountains.
yeah, but I think it would be cool to do a whole city based on that.
What was it?
The cliffside tower concept that you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe they have the paraglide, this civilization.
All right, I'm
Well,
moving it over now.
I put it up on the new design doc uh, as our visual reference for the game. I don't think I ever showed you the new design doc, Frank. But you can check it out in the.
There it is.
Valley House 002 PNG.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, we got it.
What's your idea, FlameFoxx? We would love to hear it. Frank, does anyone call you Franco?
Franco. Yeah, sometimes most people call me Frank.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Was that some Lion King?
Might have been, yeah.
One of the rock houses that are made up of two large rocks for the animation, you could have rubble falling. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
That's nice as well. It's Beauty D. Okay, let's do something.
Man. Frank, can we check out the raw of the image? No color at all? The other one that you started with? This one. I just wanted to show. I want to show everyone what it looked like before Frank started on it. That was Cody's initial concept for the image. Switch back to your animation, Frank. Isn't that nuts? Like that's what? How many hours has it been, Frank? 3 hours?
So crazy. I don't know, maybe a bit more than 3, but I also work a lot on animation. The smoke and the door.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Man.
I don't know.
What a transformation. Congratulations, Frank.
Thank you so much. So much.
Hey,
okay.
Leonardo da Vinci is here. Welcome.
Oh, welcome back, Leo.
The true innovator himself. A Renaissance man.
Yeah.
But not literally, though. Blockhouses that are... Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea, FlameFoxx. We'll want like little rubble falling effects. I'm so excited for the sound idea, by the way. That like as excited as I am about your animation, Frank, I think the visual language of Valley is just going to be increased like exponentially by this sound system, whatever it is that we decide to do
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, I agree.
When we get to add that to something like this, it's just gonna send the whole thing over the top. Oh my god, look at it! It looks so good, small. Oh, you're back from your bath and being sick. I'm sorry you were sick, Leonardo. That sucks. Being sick is no fun. When I first saw you drawing those rocks and like perspective cliffs around that house, Frank, I thought you were drawing like trees.
Yeah.
It's like, what is Frank doing with all these trees?
Colors.
Make me modifier line here.
What color do we want for the main rock, Kirby? The main rock, Cody as well. You see, these are two main big rocks. What color do we want for these rocks? Something like
with
something like this here.
Purple. Oh, okay, yeah.
This color for the rock.
I've got to restart my computer.
Okay. I think the intense reddish tint works really nicely.
Yeah, but that's more of a detailed thing that could be within the rock, but not for a main color.
Not
I would
for the
think.
actual color.
Yeah.
What if this is like more of like a purpley contrast to the reddish stuff that you've gotten so far? Like this is a darker color rock.
Well, let's try this color out and see where it goes, and we'll take it from there.
Da Vinci. With great power comes great responsibility, Leonardo. Ignore user, timeout user, ban user. With great power comes great responsibility. Use this responsibility wisely. Welcome to the modulation ship. Hey, no problem. Thanks for sticking with us. Frank, what do you think of having like
Yes.
like the flickering light that you had inside the door of the little house with the smoke coming out of it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of having some small like flickering light in the middle of that main chasm between the two rocks?
This, like this here,
The
here.
really dark crag, yeah.
Yeah, we could try something.
Try it. Do you think it would be enough space to convey that?
Yeah, that's what I fear.
Yeah. Okay, well let's keep playing through and just see what naturally arises.
Yeah. Just.
Do, 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 do. Everybody who's still here, you guys are super cool. It's been nice to have like the Frank and Cody power hours.
Yeah, I must admit it's nice to have Cody around for whenever I need him for anything.
Yeah. I was thinking about just telling him to quit his family and like come work for us full time, but
Yeah, I mean, what is just like he has like just one kid, right?
yeah. I mean, there are 11 of us and one of his kids, so
Yeah, so yeah.
mathematically speaking,
He's been selfish.
he's been very selfish.
Yeah.
And you have to think of it as like man hours too, because for every day that he's spending with his kid, he's spending 11 days with us.
I should unmute and just let you get the full brunt of what you guys are not understanding. It's like 5 minutes of not silence.
Yeah. I tell you what, Cody, we don't have bedtimes, so you get to hang out with us. You know,
A lot more,
a
yeah.
lot more than your
We
kid.
we can drink alcohol.
We can drink alcohol, which is a major advancement.
Hmm.
You know, that's something that you're gonna have to wait a few years for, at the very
Yeah.
least.
So you don't
I don't know about.
you don't think my daughter drinks alcohol?
Yeah. Wait, she's like a Kentucky child.
Yeah. What kind of American do you think I am?
I don't know about Kiri, but I'm not using diapers.
Yeah, I'm not using diapers either, Frank. What a coincidence.
Hey,
Oh,
we're
look at
all using diapers here.
In your house?
Yeah. It's just one big diaper. It's like kind of like a kiddie pool that we just all hang out in.
That's nice.
Well, it makes for better art, I guess. You don't have to move from your seat. Frank, that is a distinct disadvantage that you and I both have, is we have to get up.
I guess we have to look into Cody's ways.
Adult diapers.
Yeah.
I'll factor it into the budget.
There you go.
Went downstairs for cucumber and water, and ended up with you ended up with chocolate and water when you went down for cucumber. Were there not any cucumbers left? Did you eviscerate the stockpile?
I'm starting to believe that FlameFoxx is actually a rabbit.
FlameFoxx has been downstairs for cucumbers at least 20 times this stream.
Yeah. Do you think downstairs is like his burrow?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Frank, those shadows are looking good.
Aren't they?
Yeah, they look making some good facety rock pieces.
They're just sexy shadows. Like you might see that on a Victoria's Secret ad, maybe.
Yeah, you got to get that vacant look.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. There's still time to ruin things.
This is a geology joke, so please don't hit me. But I think your rocks are showing a bit too much cleavage, Frank.
Oh my god.
What? Good.
Can we? I mean, this is the way things are gonna go. I mean, we've been like 6 hours into the 12-hour stream.
At least I didn't make any jokes about luster or hardness yet.
This is just how it's going to go. Sadly for everyone involved.
It's degenerating now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets into this stage, and then it gets to the weepy self-reflection phase. And then there's the viewer love phase where we expound upon our love for our viewers. Speaking of, hey guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. We're going 15 viewers strong right now.
Oof.
I'm loving it. I love this. This is the art streams are my favorite streams. I'm glad that we've gotten to spend so much time watching you guys do your thing. Because when Christian comes in, we're actually going to be working on node-based stuff, and that's much less fun. But also very interesting for those who are more analytically bent. I'm not a rabbit, FYI. I'm 100% human, and yes, I didn't run out of cucumber. You should have gone downstairs for cucumber water instead of for chocolate water. I mean, that's just my thought, but... And who am I to judge, anyway? Sometimes when I'm watching you guys, I kind of feel like a Hollywood producer. Like, hey Frank, wouldn't that be great if you just put a giant spider in that scene? And you're like trying to talk me down from it? No, Kirby, I don't know if we need a giant spider here. I mean, maybe we play it more conservatively. I'm like, no, Frank.
Gotta hit that spider demographic.
Yeah. There are a lot of young children who love giant spiders. We wouldn't want to let them down, would we, Frank? And then I give you a jocular nudge, like we've been old college buddies for a long time. And you go back home to your wife later, and you're like, God, I fucking hate my boss.
Such an asshole.
Yeah. How dare he jocularly nudge me? There's a magic card called Vivid Crag, and that's what I would call this right now, if it were my home.
Vivid Crag.
Vivid Crag.
Some cool magic cards, huh?
The guys who design the names for magic cards are just fantastic with
there's some names.
single word and multi-word poetry. They take sounds and they find ways to repeat them. So, like Nixithid, for example, is just a perfect sound play card. Nixithid. And they just do it like it's no one's business. Think of all of the wonderful names of magic cards. As I say that, I'm at a loss for magic card names.
Yeah, I completely get what you're saying, and I remember sorting through my magic cards and thinking how cool this shit is.
Yeah.
But I can't come up with anyone right now.
Mental misstep. You have the alliteration on the M's, and then you have the soft sounds of mental misstep. Also, double syllables in both words. Derzer's here. From afar, the stones kind of look like a kneeling golem thing. Interesting.
Oh, maybe. Nice.
Oh, maybe you could play that up, Frank.
Like a face here.
Yeah,
hands.
Kind of. Maybe you could have like little stones standing in for the hands at the bottom. I don't know. This does look really a lot like a kneeling golem, now that I think about it.
It would be neat if the delinquents of Valley, instead of graffiti, just like carved like giant sculptures into the wall. It's like, oh, you damn kids!
Making my house into a goddamn golem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
didn't want to live in an armpit. Why'd you carve an armpit around me?
That's right, FlameFoxx. Armpit. That's right, FlameFoxx. Bring in that British accent. Make it harder for all the American guys. They'll love you for that. Is it going to be point and click or like 2D side scrolling? It's going to be point and click in the towns. I don't think there will be any 2D side scrolling sections. It's not something that I'm particularly adept at doing. Yeah. You know, I really do think that the kneeling golem thing is an apt comparison. There's no way you could have been thinking about that, Cody. Right? I mean, unless that's supposed to be Kirk Cameron. Frank, question. How do you know to do that where you're doing it? Because it makes sense every time you do it, but I would never think to.
You just go with the flow, man.
You just go with the flow.
Yep.
Yeah, you and Cody are actually really similar in that regard. You tend to flow through your images. Cody will build out stuff just by sketching up and into areas. You don't like plan it. You just flow.
Yeah, that's kind of how you go about things.
I see.
Otherwise, I mean, I don't know.
When did you get into a point where you felt like you could flow through artwork?
I've always just naturally I mean, I have zillions and zillions of sketch pages of just silly little sketches, without any real concern about anything, but just having fun and trying to do something that looks cool. And nothing, finished or reworked stuff, but just flow. And I mean, that's what you practice so much for, you practice and you practice and you practice, so when you have to do something, you just do it kind of semi-automatically. I mean, that's the same idea of practicing a chord many times,
Mm-hmm.
or learning a scale in music. You learn a scale and then you can use it pretty much whenever you want.
If 9-year-old Frank came to current Frank
Yeah.
and wanted advice about how to get into being a free-flowing artist, what would you recommend to 9-year-old Frank?
Um, uh, just keep practicing and go to live model drawing classes. That's what I would.
Yeah. It
That's what I
seems
would
like
say.
all of the masters of crafts say that. Something very, very close to that. Like just keep practicing. Go through a body of work.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that gets you there,
Mm-hmm.
I think Frank really hit it on the head there about the. Yeah, it's like I wouldn't want to say much, because then you start altering. I guess you're altering reality. You're altering like the future or whatever, and but like going to live modeling sessions is really the like going and getting real life references. I guess basically is
Yeah.
the single most best thing you can do,
Yeah.
and then do that a bunch of times for over years.
Yeah.
Like I wish I did it more. It's I used to live in a place where it was happening all the time, and now I don't really have the time to go as much as I'd like.
Yeah, I did a ton of that. I used to give classes of that as well. I used to hold a. It's really good to hold a workshop.
There's a Star Trek: The Next Generation episode where Picard is painting from a live model, and Data comes by and makes suggestions about what Picard could change. And
Yeah.
I think it's the closest I've ever seen Picard to actually looking like he would murder someone. And my friend and I just went through the rest of the episode playing it off as though he's still really angry about what Data said and all of his interactions with other people.
Man, I miss the Next Generation.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was a good series. I really like Deep Space Nine as well.
I would
I
totally
would-
watch a show with all the cast members from the Next Generation, but at an art school.
Yeah, at art school, that'd be